Well, she speaks English, so
No way.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome, Nadia.
Thank you.
Welcome, Abid.
thank you.
Welcome to everybody in the audience. So, Nadia, you come from a simple background, a simple village, Kojo. Kojo. Please share with us about your life in Kojo.
I came from a small village named Kojo. The village is one of the villages on the south side of Mount Sinjar. About 1,700 Yazidis lived there prior to ISIS in 2014. Early on in 2014, when ISIS attacked Iraq and took over Mosul, they told us either to convert to Islam or be killed. And even the killing for men was for the men, but for the women, they were taken into captivity to be used as sexual slavery.
So I want to ask a follow-up question about that. Your community made a decision about the women that was very powerful. Will you share that with us?
Yes, the Yazidi religious leaders in Lalish, which is the holy place for Yazidis in north of Iraq, they made a decision and they announced that those women and girls that were in captivity, when they come back, they must be reintegrated to the community and respected. And therefore, all the Yazidis that have returned have been integrated back to the community. They've been respected. For that region, for a woman to face such a thing, it's not an easy thing, and it was a very courageous decision to make and accept them back, despite the ISIS propaganda that they told the women that when they go back, they will be killed and not accepted. And we wanted them to know that that's not true.
Thank you, Nadia. You're so brave to speak up for these women. Yet, what happened to you happened to so many women, and yet you have been the one to speak up. What made you decide that you were going to speak up no matter how hard?
Speaking about this work and what happened to Yazidis is not an easy thing to do. Even if I am not speaking about my personal story, as you know, Yazidis are still, in my opinion, the genocide is ongoing because of the hardship and the issues they are facing. This is not an easy work to do. Even when I received the word that I was the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, for me it was very hard because I thought this would be even harder for me to be able to live the simple life that I always wanted. Just like all the students here, my dream was to study and go to school and have an education. My dream was have a makeup salon in our small village and do makeup for the weddings and so forth. But I was not able to do any of that. And when all this happened to us, I decided to speak because we as a small community are disappearing, and I felt that it was my duty to speak and speak about these crimes that ISIS are doing. Otherwise, if I don't speak, if nobody speaks about what ISIS did to us, ISIS will simply get away with their crimes, and especially their crimes against Yazidi women.